Hello, fellow players of Hero Wars. I'm Jay. Welcome to Jay vs. Hero Wars. Today I will be taking on the Furnace of Souls, right? And so we're just going to check it out, right? This is on Hero Wars Facebook. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys. So here we are in game, right? As promised, we are going to tackle the Furnace of Souls. So let's click on it. And one thing to note here, right? When you get to the Furnace of Souls, you can see today's top battles, and you can actually like check out, hey, look, it looks like this team took out 50 minions, right? And it looks like 50 is the max because no one's taken out more than 50. And you're using 5 heroes here, so that basically means each hero is averaging 10 minions destroyed. And why am I pointing this out to you? It will become very clear here very shortly. So, keep that in mind. One hero, 10 minions destroyed. So I'm going to take a different approach. Here they want you to beat a total of 250 of these minions today, right? So the buffs that we have are increase energy gain for mages by 100% and speed up skill cooldown for tanks by 50%. So I am going to go ahead and approach this first one. I'm going to use Cleaver, and the pet to use for me is going to be Albus. And that's it. We're just going to run one hero plus Albus, and we're going to see what happens. And I'm just going to go ahead and auto speed up combat here, but I believe I can actually pause and skip the battle entirely, which is what I'm going to do. And here you can see Cleaver took out 15 enemies, guys. 15 enemies. So if you compare that to the 10, right? Because you had five heroes taking out a total of 50 minions. Here, Cleaver by his solo, right, took out 15 enemies. So I'm going to do this for every single hero. And I'm going to post the results for you guys here, but I'm going to go in a row. So I'm going to go Elmer next. And we're going to do the same thing. So as soon as this matchup starts, we are going to pause, skip battle. And Elmer's taking out 13, which is, again, more than 10, right? So it's almost, why are we going to use the team formation if it's better, right? You take out more minions. Yes, it's going to take a little bit longer because you have to go through each hero individually, but you're getting more bang for your buck. So why not work smarter and not work harder, right? So, I guess technically you are working harder in the sense that you have to do more battles, but, you're working around the system and the fact that you're not having to come up with a series of 5 just to beat 50 minions when you can beat more than 50 minions. Basically each hero can take out more than 10. Like, again, here we have Ju taking out 15, right? And we're just going to keep rolling. So Ish with Albus, right? We're just going to keep rolling with it because it's working. So here's Ish, and it's taking out 16. So that's more than 10. And at this point, right, even if someone takes out less than 10 heroes, it doesn't matter because, so many heroes already have taken out more than 10 minions that it more than makes up for that. And even Heidi here, right, is taking out 15 of these opposing minions, right? And already, right, we're just cruising along. So you got to love this approach here. I definitely would consider this, playing chess as opposed to playing, what's the other game? Checkers, right? Playing chess as opposed to checkers here. And we don't even need to watch this match. So we have Ching Mao taking out 11. And I think Ziri will struggle maybe potentially a little bit here because Ziri is not a very offensive character. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. Ziri could take out 0, and I'd still be ahead in the minions per hero matchup, right? So here we have Ziri taking out 15, right? So Ziri's doing fine on her own. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was worried. Basically, what I'm saying here is for every hero, they can take out more than 10 minions. So why limit your ability by having a team of 5 and not being able to get, max enemies defeated per hero? I don't know. Just a thought. But yeah, this is something cool, guys. I would definitely recommend checking this out. I'm going to do it for all of them. I'm going to record the numbers here, and I'm going to post them at the very end of this video, just so you have that comparison, right? Just so everyone is on the same page and knows exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, hopefully this video is informative for you guys, and it's helpful in that way. So we're going to just keep cruising. That was Arachne just dominating, taking out another 15 minions. I'm not complaining, right? It looks good for me. Am I going to be on the leaderboard with 50 kills or 50 kills of a minions, right? No, I'm not. It is what it is. So here we're going to go with Cornelius, right? And we're just going to see what happens. I mean, again, so far I haven't had a single hero do less than 10 enemy takedown or 10 minion takedowns, right? So, I mean, I'm bound to have a couple that are going to be less than 10, and that's okay because ultimately, so here's Cornelius with 7, right? And it doesn't matter because my heroes are, they're dominating. Sadly, because my internet cut out there, I didn't get the number of heroes that Luther took out. But here we have Helios taking out another 15. So gotta love that. We got Judge next. And we're just gonna go ahead and skip the battle. And Judge is able to take down 15. It looks pretty consistent that, the max for a single hero is going to be 15 minions. But, we'll see. I mean, I guess Ishmael took out 16, so that's more than 15. But, 15 looks to be a good number. And here we got Lilith taking down 17, right? So we're breaking records, and we're almost at 250, and we still have a ton of heroes left. So here's Phobos, right? Newly revamped, taking down 15 more minions. Gotta love it. And we have Thea, very defensive character, right? So I don't know how great she'll be, but hey, what the heck? Let's go for it. She takes down 12 minions defeated. And again, this is more than the 10 that you're going to get if you're doing, a team of 5. So, you're just getting more value out of your heroes. Here, Lars is taking down 11. We've got Galahad, who's pretty dang tough, right? And he has that AoE, the swords falling from the skies, and he's taken down another 15 minions. And with that, we've already collected 263 minions defeated, and we're not even done yet, guys. You've got Dorian next, and I'm just gonna keep rolling because why not, right? So there's Dorian defeating 14 minions, and yes, I'm recording this because I want to be able to show you guys exactly how many minions are being defeated by each hero, right? I mean, I guess this is day 1, and obviously the buffs are going to be different for day 2, but Aurora's taken down 16 minions. We've got Astaroth next. I mean, Astaroth is not an offensive character. I mean, you wouldn't expect him to be able to take down more than 10 on his own, but with Albus as a pet, he takes down 13, right? So I think that just goes to show that this might be the move, right? So here's Dark Star, and we're just going to roll with it. I mean, again, Albus as the pet does mad damage, guys. Can't emphasize that enough. And we're just skipping battles. I mean, it's fun to watch the enemies getting racked up here. So there's 13 for Dark Star, and next we're on Faceless, which, we'll see what happens here. But again, this is slaying that, one hero equals 10 minion mark when you're doing 5 heroes, right, in a matchup versus, okay, so here we have a tough one for Faceless, but again, right, 1 hero for 10 minions, we're more than compensating with that for the most part. We've already completed the task for today, which was, again, 250 minions total. And here we have Leanne beating 15 of them. And we're not even done. We're at 337. We're not even done. Here's Maya coming in, right? So we've got Maya. And we're just going to battle again. And I'm definitely going to probably speed this up a little bit at some point just because, There's Maya taking down 16. We've got Ginger. So this seems to be the technique to go, especially, early on here in this event. So Ginger's taken down 16 enemies on her lonesome, right? I guess you got Albus, right? So Albus is dealing mad damage from the background. But, hero wise, solo heroes, just using Albus there for support, and it's working out very, very nicely so far. Here is Nebula beating 15 enemies. We've got Peppy next, right? So here's Peppy. And we're not even done yet, guys. I mean, that's just so crazy, right? Usually you would think they're going to put up a mad number of damage or a mad number of minions. This technique just really, really circumvents and kind of eclipses what they have going on here. So Peppy with 5 takedowns, which is fine. I mean, you pair Peppy's 5 with Nebula's 15, and right there's 20 between two heroes, which is the equivalent if you were, using 5 heroes in a conventional lineup versus this kind of an event. Here's Chaba with 15 enemies defeated. Here is Astrid and Lucas, right? So we're just rolling along. We're just going character by character and just taking down minions. So we had a little connection error here. Server's just not used to having that many minions get beat, right? I mean, come on now. All right, so we're going to close out of this guy. So now we are on to Kai, right? And we have our pet, which is Albus. Oh, no, we want Albus. So we're moving on with Kai. Pause it, and we're going to skip the battle. Kai taking down 15 enemies by himself with Albus, right? Got to shout out Albus. Albus is doing some mad damage too, obviously. We have Dante here next. Dante taking down a total of 16 enemies. Next, we have Daredevil, just cruising right along. We're finally able to see that we've already used some of those heroes. So here's Daredevil doing work, taking down 13 minions. Next, we got Jet. So here's Jet. And we're just going to go ahead and skip the battle. Jet's taking down 5 enemies. Okay, all right, that's fine. We got Fox next. Skip the battle. And Fox has done 10 enemies. Respectable. We've got Marcus up next. Marcus loving life with 14 minions defeated. Next, we've got Rufus. So we'll see how Rufus does. And here we go. So Rufus takes down 15 minions, more than I anticipated, but I respect it. Great work, Rufus. We got Mojo next here. And Mojo taking down 5. Okay. We've got Martha, which Martha's not a major damage dealer, but I guess for a tank slash healer, that's pretty unusual. She's able to take down 12. So next we have Celeste. And Celeste able to defeat 15 enemies. Next we have Kark. And Kark, how will Kark fare? Let's see. So Kark, looking all fly in his new skin, right? Defeats 15 enemies. We've got Satori. Taking down 15 as well. Next, we got Jorgen. And Jorgen is able to take down 14 enemies, more than I anticipated, for sure. We have Orion next with that magic boost, right? He's a mage. So Orion defeats 5 enemies. A little less than I actually thought he would be able to take on. Next, we have Kira, who has, the blender herself. And we're going to go ahead and skip this battle. And she takes down 11 enemies. We've got Sebastian next. Sebastian defeating 10 enemies by himself. Absolutely crazy. We got Yasmin next, the assassin, right? Crazy, crazy good character. She just got a brand new physical attack skin. And she's taken down 15 enemies as well. We've got Anvari next. And we're just racking up the minion defeats, right? So here's Anvari. And Anvari takes down 15 enemies. We got Morgan next. And we just have the two undead characters that are left other than Phobos, right? So we have Morgan here and we have Corvus next. So here we go. And Morgan defeats 15 enemies. Can Corvus match that? Let's find out. So we've got Corvus, right, with Albus, last hero that we have available. And we skip the battle. And he is able to match it. So he takes down 15 enemies as well. And so we have a grand total of 669 minions defeated today. We are going to not collect these just yet, but I will collect them before the day is over. Actually, you know what? Why take a risk? We're just going to collect them now. And we got all the rewards. We were able to take down 250 minions pretty easily with this technique. So hopefully this, guys, gives you an idea of what you can do, right? Just doing battles individually with a hero plus Albus. I will post the final results for each hero right after this video. So actually, let's go ahead and do that right now. And here's the comparison one last time, right? So 5-hero team takes down about 50 minions. So each hero is taking out about 10 minions. And there are 51 heroes. So let's say you have that last hero and that hero takes out about 15 minions, right? So you have a total of 515 minions defeated. Then you have my approach where I took each hero individually and used Albus as the pet. And here you can see, right, each hero with the number of minions that it took out, which totaled 669 minions defeated. So feel free to screenshot this, feel free to share it, but this is the information breakdown from the video, right? And now with that all being said, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you all in Dominion.